AC Milan, Inter Milan, Roma and Genoa are European and Italian football royalty, carrying 10 UEFA Champions League and 38 Italian titles between them. Success, passion and semi-religious followings are well-known common traits of the clubs, but a lesser-known commonality prevails between them. Their founding fathers meant for them to play cricket as well as football. Indeed, in some cases these clubs were primarily dedicated to taking wickets rather than kicking goals to begin with. Italy's northwest is where the country's first cricket and football clubs were born at the end of the 1800s, due to a strong British presence in the textile industry and around the strategic Italian port of Genoa, which was especially important after the opening of the Suez Canal shipping route in 1869. This allowed the development of clubs based on what already existed in England for both football and cricket. They were seasonal sports, so often the same player practices one in summer and the other in winter. Simone Gambino, honorary president of the Italian Cricket Federation, told SBS Italian. But while association football quickly became a national obsession, cricket was soon forgotten and relegated as an amusement within elite British social circles. Italian players had struggled to be involved in some cricket teams, which were dominated by expert British players. Yet football not only embraced Italian players, but local authorities in 1908 attempted to nationalise the championship, favouring teams with clear Italian membership to the detriment of the football clubs of British origin. It was an attitude that marked the end of the era of the British pioneers like Genoa's legendary defender, goalkeeper Drive, James Richardson, Spenceley and Milan's Herbert Kilpin, while marking the birth of future football giants such as Inter Milan. The lost origins of AC Milan. Few know that Milan football, and up until 4 years ago, the club's original name was a matter of speculation as no official documents were available. That was until one day a document emerged, the only surviving copy of the first statute of the Milan football. Milan football. But to those who suggested that with that sum I could have bought a big car or a prestigious watch, I replied that I travel very well by train and that to know the exact time I can look at my swatch, La Scala told SBS Italian. On the front page of the original document sits the name of club president, British Vice-Consul Alfred Edwards, and club vice-president and captain of the cricket team Edward Nathan, whose uncle incidentally became mayor of Rome in 1907, but, as it was for many Italian clubs, football took over in popularity and it was another British gentleman, textile entrepreneur Herbert Kilpin, who would become a legend of the club. He retired in 1908 disappointed by the Italian Football Federation's negative attitude towards foreign player. Inter, Roma and a cricket pedigree to other grand Italian clubs have cricket in their distinguished histories. Inter Milan was founded in 1908 as a members of Milan football. As Roma has never been a cricket team in its current iteration but was established in 1927 as the result of the merger of three older clubs, including Roman, which was also a cricket club originally. Genoa, by the blessing of Queen Victoria. Genoa was the first club to officially establish itself in Italy, was actually the Torino Football. However, this club was short-lived and after a series of mergers it disappeared entirely. 1898 Genoa Cricket and Athletic Club. Still kicking on today, the Genoa Cricket and Athletic Club was founded in 1893 at the British Consulate of Genoa, in the presence of the Consul General, representing Queen Victoria. When the club were originally set up, Italians were initially not permitted to join in, with only Britons on the field. And while today the name of the Serie A club is Genoa Cricket, the only game they play, despite a failed attempt to resuscitate the cricket team in the 2000s. A second innings for Italian cricket. Once the sport of the expatriate British elites, now cricket is the game of the new Italians, first or second generation migrants hailing mostly from cricket-loving countries such as India, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. In fact, the Italian national cricket team, which will play international T20 matches this year, is mostly made of players born overseas, not all of them citizens. Sri Lanka-born captain Gayashan Ranga de Silva Munesinha led the Italian squad in the 2018-19 ICC World Twenty20 Europe qualifier, featuring players from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, India, South Africa and Australia, linked to original SBS Italian story.